Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to another episode of Two Chicks and the Bible. I'm Melanie Freeman.
I'm Aaliyah Green.
This week we are...
Well, wait a minute. Your hair looks so pretty.
Thank you. And I'm feeling your lip gloss.
Thank you so much. This is like maybe our 10th or 11th episode, and you started off with a really short afro.
I know. Here goes.
And that's all you. That is definitely hair goals.
Here goes.
You look so
Natural
nice.
Girls Rock. Black Girl Magic.
Yes.
This week is the long anticipated second part of Two Chicks on the Street.
Yes.
We apologize that it took so long with some technical difficulties.
Yes, but we are back. We're ready to go. We're on fire. We can't wait. We got so many fun surprises and things in store for you guys, activities. We done been doing a little branding, so it's going to be nice. It's going to be fun. Thanks for welcoming us
In this episode,
back.
my mom will be our street correspondent, and she has interviewed a few ladies from her job.
Yes,
awesome women of God.
They were so awesome. I had a wonderful time just interviewing them. They were so busy, but they didn't they didn't find a robbery to just take their time out to speak about the goodness of the Lord and some of the women in the Bible. It was so refreshing.
And I don't know about you, but it just feels good when it's just like, okay, you my girl, you love the Lord, and you my girl, you love the Lord too.
Yes.
And then you my girl, you love the Lord. That's just a refreshing feeling, because sometimes we can feel outnumbered in a world where everything goes.
Girl, you better talk about it.
We want you guys to check it out and see these ladies and hear how they enjoy God, enjoy the women of the Bible and just His Word. So, stay tuned.
Here we go. The Ladies of the Convention Center, Part 2. Hi, this is the other half of Two Chicks in the Bible. I'm on a street report today at the Convention Center. I'm actually going to see some of the executives because it's so refreshing to see when you have people that you work with that love Jesus also. So we're going to go down here and we're going to hear from a couple of ladies. Stay tuned. Here we are at Tamara Robinson's office. Such a sweet girl. Let's walk in and let's see what's going on. Hey, Tamara.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
Doing?
Good, and you?
How you doing? Let me shut this door. This is Tamara Hair Goals Robinson. Isn't she cute with all them curls? I just love her to death. She's so sweet, and she's a Jesus lover like we are. So
yes,
amen to that.
yes.
Okay, Tamara, I know I came by and wanted to ask you to participate in this segment of Two Chicks in the Bible.
I love Two Chicks.
And we just wanted to know who's your favorite woman in the Bible and why.
Yes, so my favorite woman in the Bible is Mary from Bethany. You know, she came in to anoint Jesus' feet for his burial, and people around his disciples were trying to figure out, what are you doing? And, they were saying all of these things against what she was doing. And you know what? She did it anyway.
Yes.
And she just inspires me to, no matter what nobody else is saying, you have to do it anyway, especially if you're doing it for Jesus. Don't let nobody stop you.
Girl, you said a mouthful.
Yes. And then the other part is just what are we pouring out? What are we pouring out for Jesus? Have you poured out your talents? Have you poured out your worship? So she just reminds me to always want to just keep pouring out for Jesus no matter what. As long as you're doing it for God and he knows, that you're doing it for him, just keep on pouring out. That's all that matters.
God,
so pour out your love, pour out your heart, and just do everything that you can do for your life for Jesus. So that's my 2 cents
you
for
guys
the Two
really
Chicks.
don't know. I'm behind this camera, really falling out, catching the Holy Ghost right here. Did she say pour out in your worship? Did she say pour out?
Just praise God.
Oh my God! Thank you so much, Tamara.
Yes, thank you. I love Two Chicks.
For being a part. Oh, we love you too.
I wish you all the best.
So much, Tamara. That was great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all better get ready for my girl Mo. Here she go right here with the glasses matching the blind tips. And girl, we just want to ask you today. Don't set us on fire now, because I know how you come through. But who's your favorite woman in the Bible and why?
Hey, out there in, what's this? YouTube land? How y'all doing? So, don't kill me. I didn't really get to Two Chicks in the Bible yet. But anyway, I chose Deborah. That's my girl. Reason being, because Deborah was a true boss.
Yes,
When I say to the extent of boss, like she ran things, Barek went and got her. to run the army.
he did.
Why? Because he knew that she had the power and the stamina, and she was going to. They was going to listen.
Yeah.
They knew she had the strength. She was strong and will, and she was like me. I don't play no games. At the end of the day, they call me Debo. I'm gonna kick you out. It is what it is. Like, listen, you either in or you out, and that's what God wants. You either in the army or you out of the army. He wants us to stand strong as soldiers, and that's what she was. And that's why right now men can't do the job, and they're not doing so. God is raising women up. So don't never let no man tell you that you are not ordained by God to do anything. Because guess what? God can do anything. He can take a mountain. He can take a mountain and move it. Guess what? He can make you the powerful warrior that you are. And understand, the devil was a warrior in the spirit. And that's what you are. In your spirit, you are a warrior. Now go ahead and continue to war for the Lord. Amen.
What I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? I told y'all about this girl. I told you. But you know what? She loved the Lord, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Thank you so much, Mo. I love you. Thank you. Hi, we're back again. We're at Dominique Bond's office. Oh, this is my girl. You're gonna love her. Let's go and see what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Let me give you a proper introduction. This is my girl, Dominique Golden Locks Bonds. She been wearing them locks. She set the precedent. All the hair goals, she's doing it.
Now the pressure is on.
Who's your favorite woman of the Bible and why? It's as simple as that.
You say that's simple. That's not simple.
Girl, just let them abuse you.
My favorite woman of the Bible. I'm going to go with Queen Esther.
Great.
And I know you and I had a conversation about this and why Esther over Vashti.
Yes, because you know Vashti is
right.
my girl.
Let me just say this. I respect Queen Vashti immensely. And I wish that a lot of our young ladies would follow her example and not allow themselves to be flaunted
Now you're talking.
like they're a prostitute.
Oh,
You know, I get it. So I get Vashti.
Okay.
I get Vashti.
As long as you love my girl.
Right.
Vashti.
I love her. I love her. And I feel for Esther on a different level.
Okay, how so?
Because you have Queen Esther, whose name means hidden. Yet she was part of, in essence, a beauty pageant.
Oh, you research
right?
this thing.
Right.
You know
I said, let me know how I'm feeling. Let me think about how I'm feeling, but let me also think about that. Let me put myself back into that place. So if I'm an orphan, if I'm of a faith that I can't share freely, if I'm put on display and chosen to be a bride, there are all those things, right? There are all those things that you would think on the surface would make me just be glad to be in this new position.
Right. Just
not
to jump
cause
at it.
no problems. Be glad to
Under
be
the
in
radar.
this, be the queen, and going about my business. But you know, there's the family things that come up, right? She had the family things coming up with Mordecai, and there's always somebody out to get you. There's always somebody out to be the top dog. And when you're trying to be the top dog to a fool, when you're trying to follow a fool, so you got the king that puts one wife away, right? Because she wants to be the wife and not throwing herself like the hoe. I can say the hoe on this?
Yes, you can.
Right. So you have that, and you move to choosing another wife who you picked out of a lineup, a beauty pageant lineup, who you have advisors around you that you can't even see that they only have their agendas. Exactly. And now Queen Esther is put in a position where she has to come out of that hiding. She can't be hidden anymore. And she has to literally put her life on the line. And I just wonder, can we do that? Can we honestly say, if I die, I die? Right? Because that's where she was. I'm going to do this. I'm going to try and save my family and save my people. Because it wasn't enough to bring just Mordecai down. I want to get rid of
all your people, right? I'm gonna get rid of all the Jewish people, right? How many of us can say, or so convicted in what we believe in our faith, that we're gonna bump up against a fool, and offer it up with, look, if I die, I die, through my actions. If this is what is my end, this is my end. But I am doing this for what I believe in, what God has put on my heart.
Wow. That's good.
I just think about the things, how often we don't act on what God has put on our heart, how we rationalize it and humanize it instead of accepting it for what's divine.
Right. That was good. That was good.
So we have, Queen Esther saying, I'm going to go into this room with all your boys where I'm not supposed to be, where I haven't asked permission. And I'm going to say to you, here I am. And I want to throw a party for you. And I want to throw a party for your friends.
Because there's protocol.
Right. This is what I want to do. And I do it not once, but I do it twice. Wow. And you still leave me hanging out there. So I don't know what's going on.
Wow.
So, you think about as a woman in our relationships, how many times we put ourselves out there.
Oh, you want
right?
somebody else now.
For a fool. Okay. Fool. So let's say that. Put ourselves out there for a fool who's left us hanging. But at the end of the day, we don't serve that fool.
Right.
He is not the master of all.
Right.
If we are holding fast to who we know is the master of all, everything will be revealed.
Absolutely.
And not only we will be saved, but you don't know through you being that representative, who else you impact.
Right.
Who else you could save them from their own fool experience. And I think, Aaliyah, we talked about how so many parallels when I look at Queen Esther relate back to this current election season. And I don't want to politicize it. I don't want to politicize it. But I want to talk about, absolute power. And perceived absolute power in the hands of a fool. So now we got to channel our inner Queen Esther. And we got to be real about if this has shocked us and surprised us, we got to channel our inner. This is our call to action. This is our.
You brought up some really shocking and scary similarities.
This is our if I die, I die. This is our call to action.
The putting away the wife?
Hey.
For the other wife?
Hey. There are too many things that tie in.
And you said pageant.
And I'm picking out the new wife from a beauty pageant. I'm not looking for signs, but I think there's things that we should be seeing.
This is so great.
And I feel like, awesome. The word is the word all day long.
All day.
Forever. Forever. So, to me, I have to tap into my own Queen Esther.
Wow.
I have to be not hidden. I have to be able to put myself out there and to recognize the fools. So, I can't say that enough. I know I'm beating the fool thing to death, but that's real.
That's right.
That's real.
Right. That was awesome.
So, that's what I have to offer.
Miss Dominique.
I am. So, you got my mind goes a mile a minute. So I'm grateful for what you do with this, Aaliyah. I am just, we as women have to support each other. We as women of faith have to connect and not be afraid to have these conversations.
Thank you so much for the support. It's so refreshing to hear that somebody feels that way about our Savior at the workplace.
Amen.
Thank you so much, Dominique, for your time and those words of wisdom.
All right.
Girl,
Channel your Queen Esther.
Channel your Queen Esther.
And don't suffer the fools. Okay?
Amen.
All right.
Thank you
Amen.
so much.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. We are with the incomparable, the diva extraordinaire herself, Miss Stephanie Boyd. Miss Stephanie Manono Blind Boyd. You know that's my girl. So I want you guys to show us some love. First, Stephanie, I want to thank you so much for being a part of Two Chicks in the Bible.
Oh, thank you for asking
me.
me.
Really appreciate it. It's so refreshing to know that people that you work with love Christ.
Absolutely.
So, thank you so much. And I'm going to make this quick.
Okay.
My question to you is, who's your favorite woman in the Bible and why?
Okay, so this might not be the popular answer, but for me, my most favorite.
Just give it to us.
Okay, my most favorite is Rahab.
Amen.
Okay, so, you know,
You better go ahead with the Rahab.
you ask, you might wonder why Rahab, right? She was a prostitute,
Why not?
right? She was the one that everyone gave up on. She was the one that couldn't amount to anything because she sold her body to everybody, right? And she was the less fortunate, right?
Okay.
And so we tend to look down on the less fortunate, and we also wonder why.
Okay.
But Rahab is actually a woman of faith.
Yes, she is.
She exhibited faith. The fact that she would take in the spies into her own home and risk her life, right? Said that she exhibited an amount of faith and trust that most Christians wouldn't have. She looked past her present profit to think about her future gain.
That's right.
Right?
Absolutely. That's that executive in there.
And then when the spies got ready to leave her house, right, she made sure, you know, listen, I did all this for you. Now you got to think about me,
Supposed to do.
right? And so what they said to her was, absolutely, we will remember you, right? But there's a condition that goes with that. We're gonna make sure that you're taken care of, but excuse me, there is a condition. And I like to think about the covenant that we have with God, right? He promised to forgive us, right?
Yes.
But there is a condition. There is a condition.
So
the covenant doesn't work unless we exhibit our faith in Him, as Rahab exhibited, put her faith out. And we also had Rahab exhibited a love for others, because she didn't have to extend herself in that way.
Right.
Right. And all too often, as Christians, we don't do that. We don't open our homes. We don't open our houses to strangers.
Now you're teaching.
Right? And we also keep our circles small, thinking that that is the right thing to do. But that's not what God asked us to do.
That's
right?
right.
He said, if you love my people as much as I love you, right? And you are to do for them those that are in need,
Right.
and you are to provide. But the honestly and truly, yes, she is a woman of faith. But she is that woman that people counted her out.
Yes.
And from day to day, when I walk into my office,
Come on now.
right, and I get to thinking about God's favor. I know about God's favor. They don't know the favor that He's placed on my life,
Absolutely.
right? And so when I'm being counted out day to day, right, I get to think about my covenant. And I also understand that there is a condition. And the condition that I set for myself in this place is that if I do nothing else, you will know, and you will see that I'm a child of God.
Amen.
And there is absolutely no weapon formed that will ever be formed against me that will ever prosper. Right? So, in many respects, I like Rahab because I am Rahab. I'm that woman that they counted out. Not a prostitute, but I'm that woman that they counted out, right?
And I've seen the attacks.
Yeah.
And I've seen you rise above
Absolutely.
it. I've seen
Absolutely.
it very strong. Very strong.
So that's it, sis.
Amen. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Thank you so much for sharing those pearls of wisdom. You were truly teaching.
Oh.
And it was very organic, not rehearsed. And I thank you so much for taking time out of your very, very busy schedule.
Thank you.
Thank you
dear.
so much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with a friend.